Start this bitch. Hello, I'm Lorenzo. I'm co-host. Say your name.
I'm Shane. Thank you.
He's the main host.
Thank you. This is my channel. You're watching my channel.
I'm hosting this bitch today.
He's just writing off my success.
So today we're going to talk about
a very small success.
Cryptids.
Crips, otherwise known as Crips. Yo, what is a cryptid? A cryptid, Lorenzo, might I ask?
From my knowledge, I know it. I don't know, like Bigfoot, Jersey Devil.
Is there a proper definition, oh host?
What the fuck are they called? Legends? Local,
Folklore?
Folklore, yeah.
Myths, legends.
Yeah.
Oh, cryptids. It's turn off your lights, guys. Grab your blankets and wrap up by the fire. We're gonna tell some spooky ghost stories about some spooky ghosts, but they're not ghosts.
How many do you know?
Whatever I wrote down. I know, I probably know a lot more, but I can't think of them because it's one of those situations where like, yeah, I know a bunch, but when you actually
like, I'm trying to think of some right now. I know Bigfoot. I know Mothman.
Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra, Nessie. Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Nessie?
Loch Ness Monster. Jersey Devil.
God, did we say Mothman?
Yeah, we said Mothman.
Did we say Mothman? Just keep asking.
Did we say Mothman? No,
I was
a Birdman.
Is that a myth?
Probably.
It's a movie.
Oh, is it good?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Looks stupid.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good though.
It looks stupid as shit.
True.
Okay. Anyways, well, we can talk about the ones we do know.
All right.
Off the top of our heads.
What do we do know?
Sasquatch.
Sasquatchinacha or Sasquatch. Remember Total Drama Island?
I watched that when I was fucking young.
Yeah, me too. I remember they had the Sasquatch, like Sasquatchinacha or something like that. Anyway, Sasquatch.
Do you have any Sasquatch stories?
Actually, yes. When a few years ago, my little cousin, who was like, I don't remember how old, pretty young at this point, their house is up in like Olympia in the wooded areas. If you didn't know, I'm from Washington. We're both from Washington. I've already talked about that before. It's up in the wooded areas around Olympia, and they live out in the boonies, right? Just way out there.
Yeah.
And my little cousin was obsessed with Sasquatch. And I was like, let's go squatching, guys. We're going to go squatching. Exactly.
Like, what's that show? Searching for Sasquatch?
Something like that.
What the fuck is his name?
I don't know. First of all, how would they know what his sound is?
They've heard him.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, Sasquatch and Yeti are the same thing. I'm just making that clear, all right? A Yeti is a snow Sasquatch. That's the same thing.
No, it's not. He has big feet.
Oh, shit. What's the plural?
Fuck, have you seen that?
What's the plural Bigfoot?
Big feet.
Oh, shit. Or Bigfoot eye.
Bigfooty.
Bigfooty. But he was like, so he always like walking around like, I'm going squatching, guys. And I think it was like at night. I think this was Thanksgiving also. Maybe some different time. But he was out there looking around. My brother and I like went around and we started making noises. I ran back inside. Then he ran up the windows, like slammed the windows, like, guys, I heard Sasquatch.
Is this you pranking someone or is it an actual
This
Sasquatch?
is us pranking my little cousin. We're like, no way.
That's not a Sasquatch story.
Oh, it's my Sasquatch story, all right? Get over it. Ugh. Anyway, that was my story.
Would aliens consider in this category?
No, because those are real.
That's true. Bigfoot's fucking real.
Okay, what's your story?
And, I don't know. It's not my story, but it's my dad's friend. Him and his wife, they were going camping, right? And yeah, great start to any good story.
It was a dark and stormy night.
No, they were going camping and
was bumping.
That's fucking gross. Anyways, so they went up to somewhere in the fucking forest, somewhere where there's Bigfoot, and
fucking intense, man.
I think it was up in Olympia.
Oh my god, is that where Sasquatch is?
I don't know. But anyways, they were camping, and it got dark, and they were getting ready for bed, and outside their tent, they like fucking just started carrying some shit in the bushes, right? It was just like
a bear.
Yeah, they thought it was a bear, and so he went outside and he was like making noises, doing all the shit you gotta do to get a bear. And he had his gun, and it was like because they were like in the middle of nowhere, like he was
better bring a gun or a knife or a sword.
Yeah, something like fucking sword. Fight off some elk.
I will bring my sword. All right, I have 5. Yes, I have 5. I collect swords. Get over it, fandom.
You're fucking hardcore.
People are learning more about me every day throughout these podcasts. Yeah, everyone. I live in Washington. I collect swords.
You're a master swordsman?
I'm a master swordsman. I know how to fight with a sword. Not really, but
come at us. He'll chop your ass up.
Fuck yeah, I will. Yo, I'm 19. I'm single. How's it going, ladies? Hit me up, eh?
He's good with a sword, ladies.
You know what that means.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
What does that mean?
Anyways, where was I at?
I don't know.
Yeah, they heard noises out in the fucking shit. He went out, like, fired a couple shots in the air to, like, scare him and shit like that.
Whoa, whoa,
Anyways.
whoa, whoa.
The fuck you doing? Shut up.
Sasquatch noise.
Anyways, and so, story, I don't know, it was a while ago since I heard it, but it was like, they were sleeping, and then all of a sudden, they, like, fucking, like, the tent just crashed down on them, and, like, his wife was, like, freaking out. She's like, oh, fuck! And, like, they saw a hand, like, a big fucking hand come and, like, through the tent and, like, grab her fucking head, and they're just, like, she was just fucking like a rag doll.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm serious. I've heard the story from my dad and this guy, and he's, like, dead serious. And he said, like, he was freaking the fuck out. Like, the whole tent collapsed on him, and, like, there was just, like, a fucking head, or, like, a hand just wrapped around his wife's head. Like, it covered her fucking, like, head, and it was just thrown around the tent. And then, like, he said he, like, yelled and, like, made a whole bunch of noises, and then he, like, the tent, like, collapsed, and he ran off, and he went back outside. He's like, what the fuck? And, like, he had his gun and shit like that, and he just started, like, firing into the woods. And then, like, they waited till, like, dawn. Or is it dawn? Or is it dusk? Yeah, it's dawn. And, like,
Dusk till dawn.
That's a great fucking movie.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
Oh, it's fucking great.
What's it about?
Let me finish my story and I'll tell you. So, they wait till dawn, and then, like, they just pack up their shit up and, like, just fucking left. But when they told me that story, I was like...
Was any shrooms involved in this?
Fucking amazing. They're crazy.
I don't know. And have you talked to her?
Huh?
The victim? Her?
No, I've never talked to his wife. I've only met him. I've seen his wife, but I've only met him.
Does she have scars? Because I feel like if a hand that big,
yeah,
flung you around,
yeah,
you'd have some marks, or you'd be hurt in some way, and that wouldn't just go away.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. But he's like, he like the way he was talking about it. He's fucking seemed dead serious. Like he wasn't fucking around with me.
I don't know what I've seen.
I've
just seen things.
I don't even know how it came up. We were just talking about like aliens, and then like Bigfoot came up and shit like that.
You have no idea what I've seen.
Seen some shit, man.
I've been in the woods.
No, anyways,
I was in the woods.
So that's my Yeti
His
story.
hand was the size of a baseball.
All right, let me tell you about Dusk Till Dawn.
We can skip that because that's not part of the topic.
I kind of want to talk about it though.
Welcome to Dusk Till Dawn, the topic for today. All right, inform me about it. Give me the brief synopsis.
All right, it's about two brothers.
Two
brothers in the world where a volcano erupts.
Oh God, I love it so much. All right, continue.
It's called Two Brothers.
Oh crap.
Yeah, but anyways, it's about like these two brothers. They rob a bank, and they're trying to get to Mexico because they're like running from the police and shit like that. And they pretty much like kidnap this family. It's like a dad, his daughter, and their son. And they're like, "You're taking us to Mexico." And then, do you want me to spoil the ending if you want to watch it?
Sure.
Because they have a fucking crazy ass twist in the end. So like they get to Mexico finally, and they go to like this bar. Huh?
They're vampires.
Yeah. You've seen it then.
Is that it?
Yeah, they're
vampires.
vampires.
Oh, really?
They get to the bar.
Oh, I always thought Dusk Till Dawn was a vampire movie. I didn't know it actually was one.
Yeah, no, they actually, like, the entire movie, you're just like, oh, it's just fucking two bank robbers running from the cops. Oh. And then you finally get to the end, and they go to, like, this bar in fucking Mexico, like, right off the border. And, like, yeah, it's like a strip bar. There's, like, fucking nice titties everywhere and shit. It's pretty dank.
Oh,
and then,
pretty dank. Pretty dank and dope.
Yeah. And, like, they're all getting drunk. Has a really hot Mexican chick in it. She's in, Grown Ups.
Okay.
Adam Sandler's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's in it. Fucking hot shit. But anyways, yeah, they go there, and then the whole, like...
trance there for a second. You're like,
yeah.
Dude. I have no idea.
But yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody fucking in the bar starts turning into vampires.
Whoa.
It has, one of my favorite characters is, Danny Trejo's in it.
Oh, good.
And
he's
then,
in everything.
Yeah, he's in all those.
He was in Flash. Did you know that?
He was in Flash?
He was in Flash.
Who was he playing in Flash?
He played one of the characters' dad. Gypsy, the character Gypsy. She has, like, interdimensional powers, and she played her dad.
Was he Machete?
No, he was...
Have you seen the movie?
No.
It's a great movie.
I've seen Spy Kids.
Spy Kids?
Yeah,
he plays Machete in that. That's
weird.
fucking weird.
Anyway, back on topic.
Okay.
What's the next creature we're talking about?
Mothman.
I don't know where I was exposed. I guess that's the right word.
I listened to a podcast about it a couple weeks
really?
back. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I don't know much about him. Like, they saw him on a bridge, and the bridge collapsed a few days later or something like that.
I don't know much about him either. Even though I listen to
I heard something that was like, oh, he's an alien, or he's not an alien, or I don't know. Do you have a Mothman story?
No, just ones I've heard. The same one where it's like the bridge.
Yeah. I was in the woods with my girlfriend. I had my gun. We were just camping out in the woods. Then all of a sudden, a big moth wing came and flew at us and kept flying around because we had our lantern on the top of the tent. He just kept flying around trying to get the light. We're like, fuck, dude. He's like a 6'5" man, dude. He's just flying around, just hitting us with his feet and just kicking us.
I'm
like,
more Mothman
fuck,
shit because I don't know anything.
We grabbed the lantern and chucked it out, and that was the last we saw of him. Just imagine. It's like, fuck, dude, stop it. All right, what's another thing? Because we don't know much about him. Can't really talk much about. Wait. Believe it. Another thing we should introduce. Like believability. One meaning doesn't exist. 10 meaning 100% exist. Sasquatch. What do you put him at?
I put it at 9.
I put him at a 5.
5, really.
I feel like most sightings were more of like a really big bear or something. A bear, and there was like, I don't know, maybe he had like some disease where he looked weird or really skinny, and it was like a really. What if there was like a bear with like a disease that made him look really skinny, lose all of his hair, and he's standing up on his hind legs? Then you see like a tall, like 7-foot, like man fur thing, you know? Yeah. That could be a. I don't know if that's a.
Have you ever seen a shaved bear though?
No.
They're fucking creepy.
Oh, yeah. And Mothman, what do you say for him?
I don't know.
I don't know much about him.
I don't know much. The only sightings I know is the one of the bridge.
Yeah.
What was that? Like New York or something?
I have it written down. What does it say?
Seeing
I mean, Laird's also written down because he's
area.
posting this.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah, he wrote it down.
I wrote it down.
He wrote it down.
The first newspaper report was published in the Point Pleasant Register, dated November 16th, 1966.
Wherever that is. Anyway, believability, let's put him at a 5.
Mothman?
5? Yeah.
Or
Mothman.
Yeah.
5, because don't know much about him. Can't really, deny it.
There's this really cool... So I want to go back. There's this really cool ranch that me and my family are going to go to. You can, rent out some campsites and shit like that. It's fucking guaranteed you see some paranormal activity shit.
Oh, shit.
No, like ghosts, but you can...
Like Chupacabra?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's a whole bunch of shit. Like,
sure
people
they don't
say,
just drug you throughout the experience?
Yeah, drink some of this hot cocoa.
Slowly, filter in, what was it? Airborne shrooms. That's a thing.
Shoot fucking...
Yeah.
What is it called? Spores?
Spores, yeah. Yeah, you become a shroom. That's probably what they do.
No, but
I saw a baby and it melted into colors, and then I tasted the colors and I flew. There was some fucked up shit there, man. It was crazy.
No, but
it was insane.
They say it's guaranteed that you'll see either Bigfoot, aliens, fucking
what's it called?
Fairies. I don't know what it's called.
And you're going there.
Yeah,
you should record your experience.
I should
get a body cam. And then I can monetize it on my channel.
No,
and keep all the proceedings.
I don't know. It's just really cool though. They say there's fairies is another one.
Fairies?
Yeah, I see a lot of those.
I don't know. I don't really think fairies exist. I'm sorry. Did I step on your belief?
Who took my teeth then?
My
whole parents lied to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Jeez.
I'm joking now. The Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil. That's another one I don't know much about.
I don't know. I thought I knew a lot about these, but then now that we're testing each other, I don't know. I don't know shit. That was creepy. Fucking Bigfoot in your house.
Oh, it's probably my dog scratching on the door. Probably wasn't even picked up. Oh, we're gonna die. Who knows?
Ghost stories.
That's another topic. But we gotta space these topics out so I can make money, alright? That's the plan. I'm being 100% open. If you ask me a question in the comments, I will tell you 100% to your face. I'm doing this for money!
I have an idea. Or I have a thing.
Oh, and for the fans.
Yeah, fans.
Fans.
So anyways, since we have El Chupacabra, it's like a...
What?
El Chupacabra.
Oh, I said Ocho Cuervo.
Ocho Cuervo.
Ocho Cuervo.
No, but I don't know. That reminds me of Mexican legends.
I have a Chupacabra story.
Have you ever heard of
the goat sucker? I love that name.
Goat sucker. No, but there's a whole bunch of Mexican legends my grandpa used to tell me, and every time we'd go camping, we'd always go to this campsite by this river, and he used to tell me the legend of the Llorona. And it's there was a woman. I don't know how, or I think she either drowned her children or they drowned in the river. But the story goes is if you're walking along the riverbed at dusk, or you hear crying,
yeah, then
the Llorona's coming for you, because Llorona means crybaby or something like that.
Huh.
And so if you hear her crying, you better fucking book it, because she comes out of the river and grabs you, because she lost her children, and so she grabs you and kidnaps any lost children or like children wandering by themselves, and she'll grab you and like take you into the river and kill you, so you can like
terrifying.
be with her. It's
That's
fucking creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's how it goes. I just know like if you're walking around like a riverbed and you hear crying, she'll like come and fucking take you. Because I think it was more just so we didn't want to go to the river and drown.
I always hate those the ghost lady that will come after you stories.
Yeah,
like the weeping, because those are prevalent throughout multiple cultures and stuff like that. You know, what's the there's like a Japanese one I can't think of. Oh no, I'm not thinking of The Ring.
There's one.
Some I can't think of it.
There's one here. There's like a story like that.
Here being Washington, not my location exactly. You'll never know.
No, but I think it's down by Prosper maybe. There's like this
I'm
little.
bleeping that out. You'll never know where I am.
Shut up. Let me tell. So one like back. I don't know how long. My sister was telling me about it because she actually went to it was like a river or like a creek or something like that. I don't know, somewhere. And
the baby graves.
No, have you been to the baby graves?
I tried to, then my car broke down when I went down that road.
It's fucking lame.
I've never been there.
It's not creepy.
Yeah, but it was creepy that my car broke down when I went to go check it out.
Like the creepiest thing is the stories that I've heard people, because the fucking guy that owns it is insane, and he'll
should we explain what the baby graves are? Baby graves are this place nearby where we live.
Prosser. It's a Prosser.
I thought it was Benton City.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's Benton City.
Oh shit, it might be. I thought it was Prosser.
No, it was Benton City.
You know what's in Prosser? Gravity Hill.
Oh yeah, I've been on that, but
I haven't been there.
But baby graves are this place where, as the name suggests, the graves of babies. And
it's
apparently
like
haunted
bubonic plague, right? It's where they bury.
I don't know about that.
I thought it was like the plague that was wiping out babies, and that's where they're all buried.
I don't think there's any.
I thought that's what it was.
The bubonic plague.
That's
the Black Death that like wiped out most of Europe before the Americas.
I know it was a plague though.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was the bubonic plague though.
I don't fucking know. I just said that because it usually goes along with plague.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the all you need to know. It's apparently haunted.
Yeah, and then if you go there now, there's like a fucking guy that comes out with a shotgun and tries to kill you.
The one time I went there, it was like at night. I was with my brother.
That's where that's when you have to go.
I was with my brother and his, at the time, girlfriend and her sister. Not a fun time at all.
You told me about this. What was that, like sophomore year?
Something like that, maybe before.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go, but I was forced to. But then we went down. We turned down the road to the baby graves, and as we turned down that road, my brother was like, "What's going on?" And he like pulled to the right side, and he's like, "Okay, there's a weird noise coming from the hood," and he couldn't turn the wheel. Opened the hood, and like one of the belts or whatever popped off, and like locked up the wheel and messed up. So yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the power steering like popped off right as soon as we turned down the road to the baby graves. And then we saw these. We did see like a light at the end. Like not. I don't know if it was coming towards us. We just saw a light turn on also. So
I think that might be the dudes.
That's probably was.
Yeah. I know. Well, have you heard of Weird Washington, that book?
No. Also, we're getting off topic.
No, we're still talking about like.
Is it cryptids or ghosts? Because if it's ghost, like I said, I could monetize it for another video.
Why don't we just talk about what we want to talk about? All our previous fucking episodes, we've gone off topic.
Because
we might as well.
We
just
have
keep
a base topic. Our base topic is cryptids. All right. How do you feel about El Chupacabra? Our next topic will be ghost stories. All right. We'll make that the next one. Okay.
Can I tell one more Mexican folklore?
Full Mexican.
Okay. There's. Have you ever heard? It's more of like a.
Lorenzo's Spanish, by the way.
Espanol.
Sorry, he's Mexican. Anyway,
Spanish.
He's Spanish, by the way.
Anyways, so there's one where it's called ojos.
Huevos.
No, it's all ojos. Eyes. Oh. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So it's
no.
it's a disease that babies can get, and it's if older woman who doesn't have kid, or I think it's like it's like an older woman that looks at a baby and like has like, it's like envious of it and like wants it for her own, it can actually cause harm to the baby and like make it really sick and then end up dying. And I know one time my cousin Adriana, when she was a baby, she like they were at the store or something like that, and her great grandma, she's like straight from fucking Mexico, you know, it's like crazy old lady. She saw like some woman like trying to like, or was like staring at my cousin or something like that, and she like freaked the fuck out. She was like yelling at her in Spanish and shit like that, and it was really trippy. And like they told her about it, and they said that when she was a kid, one of her sisters got it, and she got like really sick, and they had to call like a witch doctor or something like that. I don't know how much this is true, but I'm just telling a story.
Sounds crazy.
But they called the witch doctor, and she did like fucking spells on it and shit like that, and then she ended up like cracking an egg underneath the baby's crib, and the next they decided to let her sleep it off or something like that, and like the next day the baby was like completely fine, but the egg underneath was like fucking just black. And
So yeah, weird fucked up shit happens in this world. Unexplained abnormalities.
yeah, unexplained. That's what we could be.
Unexplained stuff. That's a new topic. Another topic for another day. Whoa! It's crazy. But let's get to Chupacabra.
I like when you fucking yell. You just see the
Yeah, I know, it's
spikes.
great. Chupacabra. Do you have any Chupacabra stories?
I don't have any of these stories.
I have a Chupacabra story. I have a Chupacabra story. I remember I was at my aunt's house and I was watching a show, and it was the first time I ever heard of the Chupacabra, and it was like a documentary on the Chupacabra, and it was like a live account of like cops who ran at the Chupacabra out in the desert, and they showed the desert, and it looked a lot like the desert we live in. By the way, I'm gonna make this clear right now. I'm gonna make a fucking PSA. Washington is not a foresty state.
Yeah, we know. We live in a barren desert.
Everyone says Washington is a forest state. No! Like, I think 20% is.
I don't know why you're getting so angry.
Because it pisses me off all the time. Like,
That is
oh, you
true,
live in
though.
Washington.
That
It
is
must be
true.
raining
Every
and
time
woodsy.
I go to
No, it's
Denver-
fucking hot. Always. It was like 100 plus. What was the highest temperature this year?
I think like 110.
110. We live in a desert. I saw a tumbleweed yesterday. Did you see a tumbleweed?
I see tumbleweeds.
I see tumbleweeds all the time. Because Washington is barely foresty. It's primarily shrub steppe. Look it up. That's a climate. That's a biome. What?
That's usually where it's like foresty.
It's we're at Seattle, that area, the coast. That is the forest area. Everywhere else is a desert. It sucks. It's like scorpions.
Yeah, I guess it just.
Have you seen a scorpion?
Scorpion here?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen scorpions.
Really?
Yeah, there's black widows, scorpions.
I've seen black widows.
Fucking
I have a couple in my
ants,
garage.
you know?
Kill 'em all.
Yeah, I hate black widows.
Yeah.
That's my end of PSA. All right. Don't get us confused with those. The people over the mountain. That's what we call them. Over the mountain.
I've never fucking heard of that.
You never?
No.
Those guys over the mountain. You ever heard that?
Goddamn liberals.
Goddamn liberals. Damn Democrats over the mountain. Come back to her. By the way, we're all rednecks on this side too. That's
We're
another
not
thing.
fucking rednecks.
Everyone's a redneck. Look behind you. What do you see?
Just because your family's a fucking
What do
redneck
you
doesn't
see?
mean everybody is.
That is a fucking shotgun. I think there's a shotgun in that case. And that might just be an empty case, or there might be a shot. There's a duck call hanging from a cabinet.
Fuck, you know what I just realized?
There's a
I went
duck
coyote
somewhere.
hunting.
There's fucking dead wing. There's a pheasant wings in my backyard right now. My brother went hunting when he was home for Thanksgiving.
Really? You know what I saw?
What did you saw?
I saw
Chupacabra.
no, I saw a dead deer get revenge.
Oh. What?
One of my friends, they're wrestling together, and his face went up and came down on like a deer skull.
Oh.
Fucking totally just split open his nose.
Oh, good. That's
Fuck.
good.
It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I got off topic. But yeah, the Chupacabra, the video or the documentary I was watching, it looked like it was from here, all deserty and shrubby and stuff. I'm like, oh, and it scared me, and I was really scared to go in the desert for a long time because I thought Chupacabra would get me.
You know what used to scare me?
That's my story.
Hills Have Eyes.
I've never seen it.
It takes place like in a fucking place that looks just like this.
Do the hills have
And so every
eyes?
single time we would walk up the mountain,
The mountain.
the mountain, I'd always get like tripped out because of the fucking mutants were gonna come down.
I thought they were zombies.
No, they're mutants.
Mutants. Oh.
It's because
It's worse.
like the whole like story is like the government wanted to do nuclear tests there, but the locals didn't want to move, and so they just fuck
It's
it.
like Chernobyl Diaries. Have you seen that?
No, I heard that was shit.
I hate it.
So I
so
never
much.
watched it.
That could be a topic. Our movies we hate the most. Chernobyl Diaries is probably up there. I hated that movie.
I got a couple.
Yeah, I got a lot.
All
Anyway,
right, let's finish.
what else? We talked about what? Nessie. Oh, that was the one thing, right?
Yeah, Loch Ness Monster.
Do you believe in Loch Ness Monster?
There's a lot of proof to prove it wrong.
I think they proved the picture wrong, right?
The picture?
The famous picture. Of
Yeah, then they say it was like logs or something.
Yeah, they recreated it like perfectly
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I feel like Nessie specifically doesn't exist, but other big Another thing, I'm scared of the ocean. That's another thing you're learning. This whole podcast is learning a lot about me. I'm terrified of the
Learning
ocean.
about ourselves and each other.
Yeah, it's mostly me, but you need to talk more because I'm letting everyone know my weaknesses. Except don't come at me. I have swords. Remember that.
I have no weaknesses.
Oh, forgot. Fuck yeah, dude. Lorenzo's a fucking badass. Did you know that? He's crazy. The bait gives him powers. No, but I am terrified of the ocean. Like I cannot go on a boat in the water. Or barely, or just large bodies of water.
Yeah.
In general,
I fucking love it.
If I can't see the ground, I will not go in there. Or if I'm sitting on a dock.
I would rather not see the ground than feel the ground where fucking shit's touching you. I hate that.
So
At our lake house, there's like seaweed, I guess. I don't fucking know.
or there's tentacles.
It's fucking gross. I hate when you can touch the floor because it's just like slimy.
I just thinking about it gives me anxiety. I mean,
Yeah, I don't like it.
down by the river, right? Just sitting on the dock with my feet in the water, I can't do that.
Especially, it's deep there.
I I sit there, like, I went there one time, and I was sitting there. I had to pull my feet back up and just sit on the boat, because I was like, I think I was physically shaking. I'm that terrified of large bodies of water. I'm a pussy.
If you go down, you go down.
I'm a pussy. I stated that in a video prior to this. I'm a pussy, right? I may not look like a pussy. I'm a big...
ugliest pussy ever.
I am very ugly. Thank you for that. But I am terrified of water in general. I drink it to get back at it. I'm like, fuck you, water. I'm gonna drink you.
I'm gonna ingest you.
I'm gonna ingest this water right here. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, water.
Fuck you. I just drank you. All right, I want to wrap it up.
This may be the shittiest fucking episode we ever done.
We got sidetracked a lot.
And we didn't talk about any of
But you know what? We learned about
each other,
ourselves, about my sword collection.
You're a master swordsman.
If you want to send me swords, please send me swords.
Fucking send you swords.
I hope people send me swords. I need to update my collection, man.
Send you a latex sword.
Oh, what kind of sword? Oh, oh, that kind of sword. Oh,
big old grips on the bottom.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Both hands.
Dude, that's awesome. Like a great sword. A glaive. All right. Sign us off, host Lorenzo.
Well, we didn't really talk about
Cryptids.
the topic. Yeah, the cryptids.
We talked about Sasquatch a little bit.
Yeah, because that's like one of the most famous ones. But
and
all
then
the other
Mothman
ones.
flying around in the tent trying to get the light.
Yeah, but
just that visual is just funny to me.
Yeah,
it's just
we could have prepared a little bit better for this.
Nah.
Well, anyways,
preparation? We don't prepare for nothing. Nothing at all.
All right, let's sign this off. It was fucking long. So, I'm Lorenzo.
I'm Shane.
And thanks for listening to talk about shit.
You can follow me on Instagram at Techtatious. You can follow me on Twitter at Techtatious. Pretty much, if you find Techtatious, follow that because there's no other Techtatious. It's me. Who also named themselves Techtatious? It's a stupid fucking name.
Yeah, and you can't follow me on anything because I'm probably never gonna make.
What if people just absolutely love you? What if you get a cult following from this podcast that barely gets any views per video?
Yeah,
what
if you get... What was our last one, like 21 views?
30.
30? Fuck yeah, 30. Dude. 30 people.
Dude. It's great.
I'm famous.
Dude, you're famous. Dude, you can go around town and like all the bitches will catch you like, that you're famous. I'm like, hi, you're famous?
Yeah.
Are you famous?
You listen to my fucking podcast? Alright, thanks guys.